Alright. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Nexus Gaming Series matchup. This is a replay cast of Furters versus Crimson Cyber Squad. I don't know why my audio keeps bugging out. My music stopped. Very weird. Anyway, replay class from earlier this week, week 1. If I'm slurring my words a little bit, I do apologize. I just got back from the dentist and my mouth was a little numb. And I'm hoping that yapping a bit will help me become less numb. Let's take a look at our bans here for the blue team Frankfurters. They have banned Alterac Pass and Sky Temple, while CCS opting to ban both Braxis and Cursed Hollow. Our first map picked by Frankfurters is Towers of Doom. And we don't have to wait for a lobby. We already got the game up. So we're going to cut the early celebration here a little bit early. Let's see. So, this was played on an old version of the game, because they did a patch yesterday to fix a couple of things. Murden, Jaina, Asmodan, all kinds of nonsense. So, when they did the patch, for whatever reason, it reloaded my game and it made all my sounds incredibly loud. Good morning, Real and Ravenex. So, if the sounds are terrible, please let me know if anything seems too hot. I tried to remember exactly where I have my sound, but you never really know. So let's get into game 1.
Prepare yourself for battle, heroes.
From left to right, we have Frankfurters. We have DJ Cold Cuts on Dahaka, Magic Master playing Li Ming, Dallying Pig there on Diablo, Indecisive on the Deckard, and Boza playing Jimmy Raynor. And from right to left, it is Crimson Cyber Squad. And actually, I see that the overlay is going to be messed up too because of the old style, so fun. Crimson Cyber Squad on the right to left here in red. Ravenex on Sonya Dwarf playing ETC, Fenrir on Brightwing, Andrew on Falstad, and Extra X playing Tychus, and I am going to turn down the volume just a little bit here because it seems just a little hot. Alright. Can I hide this bar? That is the question. Oh, can I do this? Is that better? No. I wonder if I actually have to restart everything. Ah, balls. Alright, well, we're gonna run with this. It's, you don't need to see the talents. I'll have the talents down below. Oh my god, it's so boxy. It's so big. Alright, well, we're gonna make do with what we got here. So, Towers of Doom, the map in which Bahamut would know he doesn't have the replay box up when he does replays. Yeah, but then I'd have to talk to Bahamut. Falstad immediately getting a kill here on the Diablo. As we take a look at our level 1 talents. Falstad opting for auto attack. Jimmy Raynor has the ace in the hole talent. And it looks like we may see auto attack build here from Diablo. I should try to figure it out, though, for next time. I think it is because of the version mismatch. I don't remember having this issue in the past. So red team already getting their camp out. Blue struggling to do so. Diablo smacking the ETC up against the wall. It is just a little loud yet, too. The actual sounds are like effect sounds, maybe? I'm just going to turn everything down. Alright, that should be better. I have a new friend request on Facebook. Who cares? One to nil in kills so far. Blue team trying to get these sappers from hitting their towers, and looks like they're going to be doing a good job of it. Here we have an engage onto Tychus. Li Ming connecting with the Q. Brightwing will be able to heal up that damage very quickly. I really like having the Dahaka on this map, being able to help invade, come down if need be. Looks like the ETC is going in, and Diablo already taking so much damage, immediately going down, but it's a beautiful root and an even better cleanse from the Brightwing. Down comes the Haka, but a little bit late to the party. Let's see if Li Ming can get some resets. Andrew gets very low here. Rainer stepping forward. The red team's going to get the camp, but let's see if they pay for it with any more lives. Doesn't quite look like it. DJ Coldcutt's looking for another tongue, potentially. And the Haka just a little bit late in burrowing in, or that fight could have gone much better for them. Nonetheless, it's another kill for CCS, and they're going to be able to take the camp. That did finish off the bottom tower here, the first tower going down. But Sonya able to do a little bit of work in the top lane while the Haka was coming down and fighting as well. Now a full level lead for the side of CCS here in the early stages of the game as Falstad flies in for this first objective. Looks like blue team is going to play exclusively on the top side here. DJ Coldcutt's hitting the Sonya off of the objective. He's going to have to give. Does get a nice tongue there, and a nice combo again from Li Ming. Two objectives now in favor of the Frank Furters. Beautiful poly there, and engaged by the dwarf on to the Li Ming. She will go down. Coldcutt's trying to run away as much as a Dahaka can. Decker going to throw him a couple of potions. Not 3 potions, but just a potion. And while all this is happening, Diablo catching mid. Rainer here in the bottom lane, catching the soak as well. Sonya's going to start top camp. But blue team did catch up a little bit in XP due to that gank here in the top lane. Red team gets level 7 first, and they complete the top camp. That'll be pushing into the top towers there for CCS. Diablo playing mid, potentially looking for a gank, but Dahaka ends up going top, and Li Ming checking the camp just to make sure somebody's on it, and they are. Going to be hard to invade here. Don't believe Dig is up. Now level 7's Falstad becomes a lot more dangerous as we take a look here at the talents for both teams. We are going to have Pinball Wizard and loudspeakers. Looks like full W from Sonya. Nothing too crazy aside from the orb build Li Ming I just saw. So again, red team a little bit ahead in the camp pressure. Sappers coming in. Sonya is here, wondering if they're going to try to force this issue a little bit. And Diablo has just been a punching bag here in the early stages of the game. Why is it locking onto somebody? Rainer takes out his nemesis Tychus in the Battle of Terran v Terran. Just needs some Li Ming resets here, and it's going to be very scary. Mobile Master going in, looking for more. Doesn't have Calamity, though, so unfortunately, not going to be able to do much unless there's an orb involved. Okay, it was the lock screen thing. That was freaking me out. Nice connection there by the Li Ming. And a little bit of life here from Frankfurters in the team fight department. They get 3 kills and the subjective here in the bottom lane. Dallying Pig almost catching the Brightwing here. But does catch the Tychus this time. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of CC to help the Diablo here. Magic Master throwing out those orbs. Frankfurter's in a really nice spot right now. They're going to get their 10s roughly the same time. They've caught up in XP. Their map state isn't as good. It's safe to say that CCS is a little bit ahead on the macro side of things. As we take a look at our level 10s, let's see what we have for our ultimates. It is going to be Gust, the Odin, Commander Odin, Commandeer Odin. We have Mosh Pit, Blink Heal, and Leap. For the side of the blue team, Frankfurters. We have Hyperion, APOC, Isolation. I assume it's going to be Laser Beam. No, we have a Force. Okay. And Stay a While and Listen. So now with level 10s, we can see who comes out ahead for the first team fight. ETC getting vision for his team to safely rotate into the top lane, trying to get this next objective. But dropping a full wave here in the bottom lane, and they're going to lose another tower. Li Ming face-checking this bush. Is he going to get immediately moshed? No, but he will get leapt, and Li Ming explodes. Beautiful poly there. Stops the Deckard all from going out. Andrew getting a Gust on the rest of the blue team. I think Red is going to be very content just getting the Li Ming kill, and they should be able to then get both of these objectives. Deckard's going to have one stall, but that should be about all he gets, as Frankfurters does not have a lot of opportunities or abilities to stall with, aside from that W of the Deckard Kane. So, CCS winning a very quick and decisive team fight. Indecisive? No, decisive team fight. Falstad heads bottom to start this camp.
This realm is mine. Mine.
Both teams pretty even in levels. The kill count is close. A lot of ultimates still available for the red team. They have everything available. Sonya nowhere near this team fight if something should break out, but no APOC available, no Hyperion. Let's see if we see a Mosh or a Gust or some sort of engage here on the side of CCS. Looks like they're just going to Gust to get the pumpkins in, which is kind of interesting. But if it works, it works. There's a slide onto Diablo. Li Ming connecting with an orb onto the back line of CCS, but not another. Diablo playing pseudo offlaner here a couple of times this game. Scratching away those minions, trying to get some souls, but I believe he already has souls. We can double check, and yeah, he already does have those souls. S's are hard for me to say right now with a numb mouth. We have an engage here on the Sonya. Meanwhile, counter engage on the Tychus. It's not going to find much. The APOC combo with the sleep, not going to find much. Raven X in the back line onto the leap to the Deckard. And several ults down. The only body getting low is the Dahaka. Andrew with a Gust to move the back line away from the front line, separating the healing from where the healing needs to be. Now the red team, CCS, is all 5 members charging forward, trying to kill the squishies. Andrew looks like he will be able to cap this objective in a little bit of a discombobulated fight. But they do get a nice poly onto Li Ming. Will she go down? Not quite. A couple of rubies able to provide some additional healing. And it's 24-24. Very even game thus far. And here we have a Mosh immediately onto the Dahaka. Brightwing going to shift in just to provide some additional healing, and poly as well. Nice solo Mosh there by the Dwarf. Here we have a counter engage onto Brightwing. But Raynor getting so chunked by the minigun of the Tychus. Li Ming throws an orb at their foe. But Sonya, thanks to a 4-man that has not died and also killed their offlaner, very available to take this camp and run down this top tower, and that could be the difference here. And I just realized I'm still in a Discord call while I'm casting. So I'm going to mute that real quick. As Diablo goes down and loses his souls. We have a canny sighting. That's funny. So we got a couple of pumpkins trying to make their way down to the bottom tower. Looks like one of them is going to be able to sneak through here. Odin is popped. And the Odin starts to siege this bottom tower. Yeah, surprise guest. Yeah, no worries, Canny. I forgot I was in Discord. It's my bad.
Take the altars and put an end to the
Andrew here are going to be able to cap this objective. Li Ming trying to sneak top here and see if Ravenex is going to be able to stop him. Looks like yes. The tongue misses this time around. Fenrir providing the shift in for their offlaner. DJ Coldcut's great name, by the way. I'm enjoying saying that name. Looks like Red is going for them all here, but here comes a very annoying Hyperion, as most battlecruisers typically are. Dallying Pig getting chunked here. Boggs and Tychus exchanging blows. They're level 16s though. This fight should favor the red team here with this extra talent here. Diablo fully committing with this APOC. Nice disengage from the ETC. The sleep yet again gets interrupted by the W, and it's a 3-man leap into the back line. How much damage though can be put forth from the Rainer? Tychus splits off to do the objective here on the right-hand side. And now with the positioning now that the blue team has, and it's a huge mosh. 3-man mosh. Andrew taking out 2 immediately. Indecisive going down to the Falstad as well. And after a 3-man mosh, there is not going to be much for the blue team as far as consolation prizes here. This top tower is going to go down. The boss is going to be taken here momentarily. How many stacks do we have? We have 170 stacks on the Falstad. A couple people have to back for mana. In fact, 4 people have to back for mana. We do have the tunnel opening here in the mid lane, so people can be able to return to the map just a little bit faster than they normally would. Falstad gonna snag the bottom soak here. Still full 2 levels ahead is the side of CCS. Frankfurters, after an early start and lead in shots on core, has quickly fallen 24-8. Big leap here on to the Diablo, who was a baby Diablo, excuse me, no souls available. And because of that, it's fine, we're wasting a leap on it. No, it's not wasting, using a leap on it. It's a more accurate word. What do we have for talents here at 16? It is Glass Cannon, full orb build. Diablo almost completing. They keep using Gust to keep the pumpkins in, and it, you know what? It keeps working. Look at how much damage that auto attack Falstad is doing. Just a few autos is enough to take out any DPS these days. And Raynor never's had a chance. And now they're looking potentially for the 6 cap here. Tychus is going to be in the bottom lane to cap this objective. And it looks like the red team is going to successfully take this middle tower. And that should be all she wrote. There's a leap onto the Dahaka. Mosh does get interrupted due to the silence there from Dahaka, but it's too little too late. Tychus and the Deckard 1v1 in the bottom lane. The old man trying to say, get off of my lawn, but here comes a Falstad. And they don't even need to cap this, really, but it's the polite thing to do. CCS is going to win game 1. 4-level lead here for them. And what started as a very close game ended in sort of a landslide in favor of CCS. Replay complete. We take a look at the total damage here. Falstad leading the way. Li Ming as well with that orb build. Sonya actually beating the Tychus in damage, but Tychus doing what they needed to, anchoring the bottom lane, getting the objectives, putting a lot of damage onto Diablo. Diablo, obviously the kill target here, dying 5 times. Had a really rough go into an auto attack, double auto attackers here, and the strong play from the ETC. So, we will go back to our map selection screen. We will quit this replay. And let's see here what we got. So, this was won by the red team, picked by blue. Let's see who took the second map here. First pick was the Johanna. Johanna was picked by Frank Furters. So, they took first pick this time around. So this was picked by red, and we end up going to D-Shire, which I happen to know is CCS's favorite map. Let's see if we find a replay here. Looks like, yes, we do. Hard to beat Raven at DPS even when he offlanes. Yeah, they got to put him on a hero that does less damage then. You have to find a way to handicap him in other ways, you know? Okay, my game is being an absolute butt. Is that my password? Nope. Is that my password? Nope. But what offlaners don't do damage? Well, I'm glad you asked. I don't know if I have a good answer for this. Chen? Is Chen a good answer? I feel like Chen isn't a great answer. Yeah, I know. I mean, don't like clip this and send it to him, but yeah, I mean, Blaze is broken. Like, Blaze, like, even at ARAMs, if I'm soloing ARAMing, if I'm not number 1 in DPS with Blaze, I think I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, I mean, I guess offlaners do a fair amount of damage, but so maybe it's a Tychus issue then, for real. Maybe it's you. I don't want to point fingers, but you got 2 thumbs up looking right at you. Stop macroing. Start hitting heroes like an animal. That is true. Oh, I love when the sound resets itself again. Oh my god. Thank you, video game, for doing this yet again. Outstanding. Outstanding. Okay, CCS gets a point. There we go. You know, you focus on macro more than team fight. Most often, you're gonna win the game. Macro do be important. Make number go big. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. See, Candy gets it.
Heroes, prepare for combat.
All right, from left to right, down 0 to 1. It is the Frank Furters. We have Indecisive playing Uther, Magic Master again on the Li Ming, Dallying Pig on the Johanna, Boggs on Raynor again, and DJ Cold Cuts playing. Oh, right. Yeah, I know. DJ Cold Cuts playing Rexar. And from right to left, we have Crimson Cyber Squad, CCS, Extra X on Junkrat, Raven X playing. Wait, is that a Phoenix? That's a Phoenix offlane. The Dwarf on Garrosh, Andrew on Greymane, and Fenrir on Brightwing again. It's still very loud. It's just so unbelievably loud. Okay, that's better. There's a throw into the trap, but unfortunately it was the Johanna. So she's going to be able to press that D and get away. Let's take a look at our level 1 talents here. This time we have the Exterminator, Rainer, Auto Attack, Uther. Well, he has an Auto Attack talent at 1. I shouldn't say it's an Auto Attack Uther. Throw onto DJ Cold Cuts. Is there enough damage to finish him off? Does not look like it this time around. Laws of Hope, Joe Mama. Blow 'em up build from the Junkrat, and Arsenal synergy there from Phoenix. As both teams start their siege camp here, Dwarf laying in wait, waiting for the opportunity to throw somebody. He's going to check this camp and find out that it is too little too late for an engage.
Dragon Knight's power? Prove it. Take control of the shrines.
My husband is dead. Or something. Li Ming helping the camp clear there. Andrew says thank you very much. Magic Master continuing to help. Let's see what's going on here in the bottom lane.
Capture the shrines. Inherit the Dragon Knight's power.
Garrosh cut out here a little bit. This might be first blood. Yeah, it looks like Rainer going to be able to mow him down. Actually, Uther getting credit for that kill. But first blood going over to Frankfurters, who did start strong in that last game as well. Junkrat booping the giant not quite the right way. But let's see what's going on in the top lane. We have a Li Ming trying to clear out this siege camp all by, or rather bruiser camp, all by herself, and you can see how well that's going. Not well. Phoenix here and Greymane are quite literally running wild. And this fort might just go down. I mean, DJ Cold Cuts is here, but there's so much damage being applied, so many minions around this thing. Andrew putting a lot of the focus onto the tower itself. And no, looks like it'll still be fine, but it does lose half of its HP only 2 minutes and 30 seconds in. Junkrat struggling a bit too, though, to clear out this bottom lane. Boggs, is he going to get run down here by the Garrosh? No. So this Bruiser camp trade definitely did favor CCS, but Frankfurter's got a little bit of value in the bot lane. Is Raven going to go down now? Fred and we're able to get the blink off just in time. Indecisive can't leave, by the way. Now he's stuck in the bush. Oh, is this going to be another boop? Almost. This is my first ever competitive Phoenix game. I did that once last season? Season before? 2 seasons ago. And it went pretty well. I'm not confident enough to do the Arsenal game. Or the Arsenal talent, excuse me. I just go full, I don't know, laser beam build. Is that the right way to say that? Slightly different build here from the Li Ming this time around. We do see Seeker. As both teams start to head into their siege camp. Whoa, really zoomed in there. Johanna looking to be a pest. Ting. How is the duel in the bottom lane going? The blue team has the option here if they want to try to cap the Dragon Knight. but Phoenix quickly stops that. Misha here. No, Misha. Misha, no. Oh. Misha dies. Boop. 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 Junkrat's an irritating hero. I love him so much. Yeah. He's just an a-hole to deal with here in the bottom lane. It's only been one kill this game. It's been the Garrosh. Frankfurter's able to take him down early. Both teams going to hit level 10s at roughly the same point. Macro advantage in favor of CCS. Raven might get a kill here, though. Let's see how greedy he wants to be. No, going to decide to not fully commit to that, which is probably a good idea if the Rex are waiting in the winds. Junkrat going to rip tire the Johanna. Bullet missing. The boot missing as well. I mean, part of this, of having a replay, is you get to see things that you miss. And after I see a laser, I have to figure out what the hell happened. So we're going to pay attention to the top lane here, because apparently Phoenix does something interesting. We see a throw. There's a taunt. There's a laser. You don't see that combo very often, but it does work, evidently. Laser probably wasn't necessary, but it was funny. Fenrir getting really low here. Junkrat gonna boop over the wall, provide him a blink. Shield missing, unfortunately. No kill like overkill. We've seen a lot of ultimates here. Uther's still waiting to take his level 10, but we saw the shield. We see Bestial Wrath. Arguably one of the worst talents in the game. Nevertheless, it is D-Shield, Laser, Hyperion, and we saw the shield, Curse Bullet. We did see the Planet Cracker, Taunt, Blinks, and the Rip Tire ready from the Junkrat. Here we have a taunt into the top lane, a beautiful bullet onto Uther, and he will go down. Here in the bottom lane, we have a scrum. I think this is a kill on a Junkrat here. I don't think there's any way to save him. Raynor running around the outside like a trailer park girl. Gets caught, though, in the trap, and it won't matter. Johanna able to finish off the Junkrat. What's going on up here? Looks like Rexar getting run down by the Garrosh and Phoenix. Garrosh is running around just kind of killing people all willy-nilly. He's just going from lane to lane getting kills. Not typically a role you see Garrosh play, but an effective one nonetheless. Here's a shield. Raynor trying to pew-pew as hard as he can, but unfortunately his bullets are sometimes made of airsoft bullets. And Li Ming, again, getting taunted. Thrown over the shoulder, and Junkrat there to provide enough damage to kill him. Now Boggs, is throw available? Not quite. So he's going to be able to sneak out there just in time, or that would have been another kill. 4 kills to 2, and nearly now a full level lead for the side of CCS. Garrosh looking for the throw onto the Raynor. Does end up finding it. We do see another laser zoning the Johanna from escape. PV Raynor does make hero killing tough. That is correct. And now we see Dwarf doing what he does best. Oh, throwing a minion, actually. Not throwing a hero this time around. Here is a shield. This could be really good for Frankfurters. The laser Though not enough damage to actually kill him. This Junkrat boops the Johanna over the wall. Fenrir trying to get out. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Phoenix and Garrosh, the dynamic duo here, running down the top offlaner for Frankfurters. So much damage there with that Seeker Leeming connecting onto the Grey Mane, but Dwarf is here. He's looking for another throw. Great poly. Does get the D-shield off, but I don't think it's going to matter because he ends up running right into the Phoenix. Nope, I lied. It will matter a lot. Is able to sidestep the damage there. And this fight looks like it isn't quite over yet. Okay, now it's over. Morning cast, there's nobody here, so I can say anything I want. Dwarf, yet again, looking for another throw. Are we going to see beautiful poly? I mean, it's just a really nice combo. They're not layering their... I mean, they're layering their CC near perfectly. With the throw, with the poly, bullet there in time. And Johanna probably even had D available, wasn't able to even press the button. So, just really nicely done here from the side of CCS. They're going to take the camp. They're going to take bottom objective. Let's see if they take the Dragon Knight. DJ Coldcut's looking for a kill, but not going to find one here. If only there was some way to slow him down. Say a different level 10. Phoenix is ready to use Planet Cracker. Planet Cracker has been pinged. We are just waiting for an opportunity to slam a laser across the map. It's Junkrat. Boop! Have another one. Boop! That's a fun build. I do very much enjoy a W build. Phoenix, though, this time flew a little too close to the Rexar and will go down. So blue team now with the opportunity to cap the objective. There's nobody here to do so, but they do have an opportunity now with it being a 4-on-5. Luckily, Phoenix, when he comes up, he has his global laser, so they could fight. Lol. Nice unstop there from Johanna. It's 4-on-4 here in the bottom lane. Phoenix up in 12 seconds. Johanna does not have shield available, notably. And do we see Fireflies? No, we see Mirror Ball. And Garrosh looking for a throw. Despite it being a 3-on-4. They get a taunt immediately, and it's enough damage to get the Rainer. Really nicely done there from CCS. They're looking for more. Here comes the laser across the map. The Riptire not going to be able to finish the Uther before he's able to de-shield. He's trying to get out. DJ Coldcut's coming down with some support. But Raven here to finish off the Uther as he was low to begin with. They're looking for Misha. Looks like they're going to find the Misha. Maybe not. No, not going to be able to kill it. Looks like Junkrat maybe have been watching the mini-map there for a second as Johanna walks right by the trap. Garrosh here in the top lane. DJ Coldcuts has no mana available. And if Raven decides to just kind of blink on him, I think he's dead. Red team trying to get this objective. Brightwing here in the mid lane. And yeah, here's what I was talking about. He's just dead. There's nothing you can do. Good micro here. Yeah, really well done. I mean, I don't know what he's going to do with mana, to be fair. But not having mana didn't help either. Here we have a poly onto Johanna. There's going to be a bullet. There's a taunt. And, I mean, this is like clockwork. They're just kind of just going through the motions here. But successfully doing so. Li Ming going to be able to clear this relatively quick with the Mirror Ball. With that Seeker talent there at 7 as well. Let's take a look at our level 20s. Tooth and Claw. Singularity Charge. Additional Throw. Speedy Dragon and Cannonball. Looking for a boop and finding one. We've seen this story before. Good D-Shield from the Uther. Riptire almost actually getting the kill there thanks to the 2-level lead. Bottom fort will go down. Misha getting thrown into, well, oblivion. Holy cow, the boop throw. Brightwing desperately wanting to get out of there so he can heal the Garrosh up. Garrosh looking for something. Gonna find the Uther yet again. No D-Shield this time around. The shield is not enough. We see a taunt by Garrosh onto Johanna. Raynor trying to step forward. But his damage into Garrosh at this point is a little cosmetic. Red team going to be doing all the camps on the map now. Junkrat head and bottom. All Frankfurters can do is basically sit and watch until they get 20s. And then they have an opportunity to win a team fight yet again. Good wave clear here between Junkrat and the Grey Mane. Bop, bop, bop. Why did my notifications not come up? We have a big engage here. Nice throw again by Garrosh onto the Raynor. Misha gonna go down as well. DJ Cold Cuts trying to get away, but the Brightwing is able to finish him off. Shield a little late. And the Li Ming almost getting the kill. But not enough damage coming through. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Red Ig. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming out and supporting HOTS. Here's a Riptire Dwarf looking for more. This is only week 1, but I think if you're considering playing CCS, you may want to consider the fact that Garrosh exists, and it might be worth a ban. So Frankfurters is going to lose this bottom keep. And they just need to be a little bit more patient here. They're going to try to end with 3 people down. I think it's hard. You know, with the Raynor going to be up soon, you have only 12 seconds here. The minus 40 do be real. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's tough to end now. Shield is available. There we see it. Magic Master just waiting for one reset. Not going to find it this time around. He's trying. But Fenrir able to get away, and now Raynor. Oh no. Here comes an Hyperion. To reveal our secret strats. I mean, it's all on display now. Fenrir able to get away. Oh my gosh. Garrosh. Garrosh putting the team on his back, and now he wants more. Phoenix is here. He's looking to turn it. They get the Li Ming. They're going to get the Johanna as well as Phoenix blinks in. Now surely they can end, right? Oh my gosh, wait, they're not going to get the Johanna? Oh my god, it's laser again. The zoning laser. Misha, run! Misha dies. The Uther providing so much healing. Oh my gosh. What is happening? But they're low. Like, they're trying to end, but they're just so low. Ravenek's getting low now. Is Johanna going to be able to get the kill? A couple of blinds may have been able to do it as Andrew's in the back line hitting the Uther. This fight has been raging on now for it seems like forever. Blue team's core is taking damage, but it's not losing its shield. The battle rages on. Garrosh getting low. Is it finally going to be time to kill the Garrosh for the second time? No. A nice boop from the Junkrat. Going to be able to get him away. Indecisive is going to go down. Junkrat bombarding everybody with these bombs. Misha going down. Garrosh trying to get back in there. Meanwhile, there's a wave crashing mid. Red team stepping forward. It's a 5-on-5 yet again. Dwarf is low though, and so is Andrew. The teams have half and half their alts. Garrosh getting a throw. It looks like CCS has finally said, you know what? We're just going to leave. We can't seem to end. We have 19 kills to 3, but maybe we should just go play the map considering we have 2 keeps down. What a Clown Fiesta on full display. I mean, it was something. It was something. No mistakes all around. Perfect gameplay. So the red team here now has an opportunity to cap this objective, and I got a feeling we're going to see a heck of a brawl here in the mid lane. Yet again, we'll zoom out to get the eye in the sky. Here comes Garrosh looking for a double throw. Hits Misha and Rexar. Beautiful D-shield this time around. Raven X is in the back line, but Andrew is taking a lot of damage. All right, there we go. Raynor taking out the whatever the hell his name is. Greymane. My goodness, and Li Ming finally has resets. Dwarf getting low. It's a nice throw, but is it going to amount to anything? Johanna trying to get in there. Getting so much value from that indestructible talent at 20. And, I mean, credit to Frankfurters. They're not giving up. They won a good team fight here. 3-0. Let's see what they do with it now. See if they get to DK, if they push buildings. Everybody is alive. Not getting resets on her was frustrating. Yeah, for sure. And it looks like Frankfurters is going to be content capping this Dragon Knight. Raynor's going to be doing a camp. There's a Kata in the bot lane. Really doesn't need to be dealt with.
Blue team's core is under attack.
And Indecisive. Going to grab the first Dragon Knight for the side of Frankfurters with his eyes set on this middle fort. And I think you just want all forts here. I don't think you necessarily push keep. I don't know. I guess this is kind of a hard call. They're all up, so I don't know. I think I just want all forts here. Raven X getting caught, and Raynor, again, pew-pewing his heart out, getting a kill on to the Phoenix. Now potentially looking for more. There's the shield. Are they going to find another kill? So much damage on the Brightwing. Yes, they will, but it's a nice throw and a beautiful taunt under the core. No D-shield available, rather group D-shield. And it's another bloodbath. This time, 2 for 4 in favor of Frankfurters. And now keep is on the table. Speaking of keeps, this one is super going to die if nobody responds to it. This bottom fort also going down pretty soon? Nah, I mean, the catapult's going to come clear that up. They do have a Misha to tank this, so this keep will go down. Misha, no! It does feel sad to trade this. I think I would have sent at least somebody back, maybe even the Uther to back, to make sure that this keep doesn't fall, but nevertheless, this is the bed they made. Li Ming's gonna do a camp, and we have some life. Frankfurt is showing some life, getting a couple nice engages. Really surprised we don't see Group D shield here. We do see Redemption instead. Group D shield into this double taunt, or double throw rather, and taunt combo of the Garrosh. Could have really been a difference maker, especially in that team fight. If he gets that D-shield off like he did, it's potential just like a 5-man wipe. Here we go. Another fight breaking out in the bottom lane. The laser this time really only hitting Misha and a little bit of Johanna, but she does get taunted. Indestructible. Not going to be used, actually. We're going to see the D-shield come out first. Misha the only one to fall. And really, if you're CCS, all you have to do here is be patient. You really don't even have to take this fight. But if you find somebody and immediately kill them, then it's fine. Don't listen to me. And now, Core is on the menu yet again. Oh, nope, they've learned. They've learned. Okay, this is going to be my point. They didn't have to fight. They have so much map pressure. You can literally just go get the knights. You can do your camps. You can wait for the waves to push in. Cap the DK and it's over. So this is smart by them. This is probably what I would be recommending my team do as well. We just cap this, we go hit the core, we call it a day. Looks like we have Junkrat in there right now. And with Rexar gone, shouldn't be too much trouble just to go right-click the core right now. Li Ming gonna do their best to hit the DK as much as possible as Raynor gets kicked away. Dwarf potentially looking for another throw, trying to find the Raynor. Not going to do it this time around, and Garrosh does go down, but luckily it's so late in the game, the DK is going to be able to right-click the core and end it. GG's come out, and it's game, set, and match in favor of CCS, winning 2-0 over Frankfurters. Take a look at our damage here. 3 members, all 3 DPS for the red team, near that 100k mark or over it. Li Ming and Raynor bringing up the rear. Definite healing diff here. But, I mean, Uther's going to have less healing as it is. Brewing using that global, getting a lot of value. 7 deaths on the Rexar. I think a couple small talent changes here make a very big difference. Having the Rexar, other alts to slow down everybody and all these kind of squishy DPS, allowing the Raynor and Li Ming to kind of enable them to do more damage, to hold them still. The level 20 would have been really strong as well. You know, having that group D shield for the Garrosh throw also could have made a huge difference here. But a lot of credit to CCS and how well they were able to utilize the Garrosh, get these taunt throw combos. Even the laser beams across the map did provide value. Junkrat holding it down bottom. Just really, really well done by them. So, that'll do it. I'm going to try to see if I can fix why my overlay sucks. But thanks everybody for coming out and watching this morning. Congratulations again to CCS. Might do another one later. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Absolutely. And thanks for the follow, RavenX. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. We will see you next time. Take care, guys.